Hi guys, Jason Graystone here. I just wanted to share with you a couple of opportunities that we just identified in the London live room. First one's going to be a trend continuation day trading opportunity. Second one's going to be a counter trend trading opportunity on the euro yen, more a swing trading perspective. So first we're going to go on the Aussie dollar, and you can see we're pushing down here. If we zoom out, you know, there's no real structure looking left. We're just pushing down, and what we're looking at is identifying an area that would allow us to get involved in shorting this market. And what I was looking at is, as we put in our lower closes here, new structure low, we was looking for a pullback up into structure. So we started to identify the kill zone. Okay, my initial kill zone is obviously the previous low to the previous outside return. And after that point, I'll be identifying where my stop loss needs to go. So I'll be looking at placing my stop 7 pips above the high. So we was going to be up at 31, 74.31, and then we'd be needing that one-to-one, minimum one-to-one risk reward if we're shooting for a retest of the lows. Remember, I'm only shooting for a retest of the lows here before I start taking off some profit targets, and then we can look to trail stops for target 2s. But this was the initial kill zone. I then narrowed down my kill zone to this much. Okay, and what I was looking at is this being my risk. Apologies for the microphone, by the way. We're just using a temporary microphone. Might sound a bit poor or a bit tinny or like I'm in a can, but it's just a temporary setup until we can get the technical issues sorted out, which should be sorted out by tomorrow at the latest. So we was looking for a pullback up into this kill zone. You can see we have pushed up into that kill zone now, and what I was looking for in this zone is a lower close candle. Now you can see that we've had a lower close, but it's formed outside of my kill zone, and the purpose of building this kill zone is because it keeps me it keeps my trading rule based. I'm not allowed to take this because it breaks my rules. First thing, I want a minimum one-to-one risk reward. Okay, so I want to be able to win more when I'm right than I lose when I'm wrong. Okay, so the absolute minimum would be a one-to-one. All right, so I'm waiting for price action to push into this zone, and if we can push into this zone, I'll be looking for that lower close candle. So there's a little trend continuation trading opportunity for you guys. And the second trade I want to share with you is a counter trend trade. This is more out on the this is more on a swing trading time frame. So we're looking at the euro yen here, and what you're going to see is, if I just bring on load up some more data here, just going to load up some more data. I've identified this to you guys in the previous videos, but we had our descending wedge pattern here, okay, giving us support, right, became resistance, and once we broke to the downside after finding all this consolidation down here, we pulled back up to this level and we respected this level. Okay, we respected this level. So as you can see, market's pushing back up to this level at the moment, where we've got all this previous resistance, right, resistance, and we're pushing back up to that level. So counter trend traders, if we've respected this level in the past, likely to be respected again. Doesn't mean it's going to, it just means that it's more probable than not. Okay, so it's more likely to respect this level than not. We're likely to see a reaction. Now, if you're a counter trend trader or CTS trader, this is the level that you'll be paying attention to, and I want to share with you an opportunity here that may or may not play out later today. So essentially we're looking at structure. Okay, so we know we've got structure, and if we drop down to our trading time frames, I'm going to heighten this up just so we're at the top of these highs, and what I'm going to do is extend this DSR zone across so that we can really identify where we're looking to enter this trade. And the way I'll be handling this is, obviously this is a bit of a decision point candle. We can see this break and close above, or we can see it hold. And if we hold, then I'm going to be looking for that retest of structure. All right. And now if you're a CTS trader and you're looking for further confirmation, you might be building on some more confirmation in this zone. You might be using your fib tools or your equal measure move tools, or some kind of other indicator, or looking for other filters at this level to build out confirmation or confluence in this zone to tighten the kill zone. But for me, structure is the most important thing in my trading. We've got major structure on the higher time frame. This is certainly where I'm looking for a double top entry, and I can also jump down to a lower time frame, so the 60-minute time frame, to look for that double top. But if you are looking to build out further confirmation, you might be bringing on an equal measured move, and you're going to see we've got an equal measured move completing right in that zone. And if you bring on some fibs, I'm not sure if we're going to get too much confluence here with the fibs. Yeah, we've got a 1618, a little bit higher, so not too much confluence with fibs. But this is certainly a level I'm looking for. Now, the RSI has gone overbought as well. Okay, so the RSI is overbought. That's another filter. And secondly, we've got a equal measured move. So what I'll be looking for is, now RSI is overbought, I'll be certainly looking for this double top entry up at this level. Now, if you're waiting on the 4 hour, obviously it's going to take a lot longer for a double top to form. And although the double top on the 4 hour will be more powerful than the hourly, you're going to miss out on some opportunities here by waiting for a double top on the 4 hour. Okay, so what I like to do is to drop down to my 60-minute time frame. Right, drop down to the 60-minute time frame, and you can see RSI is just pushing overbought here, and I'll be looking for a double top on the 60-minute time frame. Now, because this is a counter trend trade, and I'll be taking targets off of structure, the first level I'm going to be looking at for targets is going to be at that 121.77 level, because that is the level of previous structure resistance. We have some doji candles in here as well, and I'll be looking to get my targets in that level, okay, in that zone there, around that level there, just below that 122 even handle. So although if we do get a double top, I know that I'm likely to get very tight stops, because I'll be looking at an ATR stop above the highs, and then my target, so if my stop loss is above the highs and I enter a next bar market on a double top, my risk reward is looking something like this, right? Pretty decent. And I'm just going to color this in green and color this in red. If I was to shoot for target 2, I'll be looking at the next level of structure down here at 120.71, and I'll color that in dark green. Okay, so there's my targets, guys. We'll have to build out the ATR nearer the time, but you can see it's a very good risk reward trade. And if you do trade off of fibs, you take your targets off of fibs, you might be looking to bring on a fib retracement tool from the gap. Okay, so this swing low here, and if we bring on our fib retracement tool, well, look at that. You're going to see that we do it again, right? 382, which is one of the major Fibonacci retracement levels. 618, obviously the golden mean at that level, at structure, coincidence, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at, guys. That's what's on the radar. I'll update this later on today. Hopefully we can get involved. Be mindful of the news out. And we've got non-farms tomorrow as well. So good luck in the markets, guys, and I'll update you later.
All right, guys, so that's it. I just wanted to quickly put out that video just to show you guys what we do, because typically after the London Live Room, after the London Open, we identify these opportunities and then we watch them play out into the afternoon, which is when I roll into when Akil opens his room, and then I roll into the War Room meeting at 1:30 UK time, 8:30 New York time, and we catch up on these trades. And if you're interested in coming into the syndicate, joining the syndicate, you can come and see this stuff for free. You also get a free training course, okay, a free Forex training course with 4 modules, and you get access to the trade floor every day for 30 days, and you get access to the War Room every day for 30 days. So absolute no-brainer. All it costs is $1. $1 for the month, and you get to come and see this stuff every single day. Repetition is the best way to learn. and you're going to see the consistency and the analysis, the consistency in the analysis and the discipline of the trades and of the trading that takes place. And I couldn't recommend it enough. So go over, sign up. It's $1. That's all you got to do. The link's below this video, right below this video. So it's easy to click on. It's $1 for a month. You haven't got to carry on after that. You just come in and see what it's like, and you'll get enough value to want to stay there. Trust me. All right. So till next time, guys. I'll see you then.